In a quiet little town, there lived a young boy named Ethan. He was bright, curious, and full of dreams. Yet there was one thing he could never master: his focus. His mind wandered endlessly, jumping from one thought to another like a restless bird. Whenever he tried to read, his eyes drifted to the phone screen. When he sat down to study, his thoughts ran to the games waiting for him. And even during conversations, his attention floated elsewhere. Ethan's father often told him, "Son, your mind is like a wild horse. If you can't control it, it will take you to places you never meant to go. But if you learn to guide it, it can carry you anywhere." Those words sounded wise, but to Ethan, they were just words, until life proved them true. One summer afternoon, Ethan's father took him to meet a wise old teacher named Master Dev, known for helping young minds find their strength. Ethan didn't know it yet, but that meeting would become the turning point of his life. Master Dev welcomed Ethan with a calm smile. After hearing the boy's struggles, he said softly, "Before we begin, I have a small task for you." He handed Ethan a glass filled with water and instructed, "Walk around my garden, but don't spill a single drop." Ethan thought it was simple. He started walking carefully along the garden paths, but soon the sound of birds singing, children laughing, and the rustle of the trees pulled his attention away. Each time he turned his head, a few drops fell from the glass. When he returned, half the water was gone. Master Dev asked gently, "Why did you spill so much?" Ethan lowered his eyes. "I got distracted," he said. The teacher smiled. "This glass is your goal. The water inside is your focus. And all those sounds, the birds, the laughter, the noise, are the distractions of the world. If you don't train your mind to stay steady, you'll lose what truly matters before you even realize it." That day, Ethan understood. Discipline is not about control, but about awareness. From that day, Ethan decided to change. He started small, waking up at the same time every morning, putting his phone away while studying, and giving his full attention to whatever he was doing. Each morning, he sat in silence for a few minutes, breathing deeply, watching his thoughts instead of chasing them. It wasn't easy. His mind still wandered, but every time it did, he gently brought it back again and again. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Ethan began to feel different. His thoughts grew clearer. His focus became stronger. A year later, a national competition was announced. While many students panicked, Ethan stayed calm. He remembered Master Dev's lesson: the water, the glass, the focus. He faced each question one at a time, steady and patient. When the results came, Ethan was the winner. He had proven that a disciplined mind is stronger than talent, luck, or even intelligence. Ethan's story isn't about winning a competition, it's about mastering himself. He learned that the real battle is never with the world outside, but with the noise inside our own minds. When you train your thoughts, when you learn to stay calm amidst chaos, life begins to move in harmony. A disciplined mind can turn doubt into confidence, fear into strength, and distraction into direction. So if you felt even a spark of inspiration today, don't let it fade. Take one small step. Wake up a bit earlier, focus on one simple task, or spend a few minutes in quiet reflection. Your next chapter of success begins the moment you decide to discipline your mind. Not tomorrow, but today. Ethan's journey reminds us, change doesn't begin with big moments. It begins with one quiet decision. To take control of your mind, you don't need luck or talent. You just need consistency, the courage to start, the patience to stay, and the strength to return when you fall. Each morning, life gives you two choices: to follow your distractions or to follow your purpose. One leads to regret, the other to growth. So ask yourself, what is your glass of water? What goal deserves your focus, your calm, your discipline? When you find that answer, you'll find your peace. Because when you master your mind, you master your life. Ethan's story may have ended, but its echo continues in every person who dares to take control of their mind. Because every act of discipline creates a ripple. When one person learns to stay calm, others around them feel it too. When one person chooses focus over chaos, peace begins to spread. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who's struggling, someone lost in distraction, someone who's forgotten their strength. Sometimes one story is all it takes to remind someone that change is still possible. Keep going. Keep growing. Let this be your reminder that strength isn't loud. It's quiet, steady, and disciplined. Ethan's journey is a simple truth. The greatest change begins inside you. No one else can master your focus or your peace. That power is already yours. So before this moment fades, take a deep breath. Think of one thing you can do today, not tomorrow, to bring more calm, more control into your life. Because every great story begins with one small choice. And maybe this is yours. If this story moved you, share it. Together we can keep kindness, wisdom, and hope alive, one story at a time. Thank you for watching Kindness Files. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because here, we tell stories that make us better humans.